the shirt after season 1 or season 2?
Season 1. Yeah.
All right, which one's your favorite?
I don't know if I've even seen season 2 yet, because people are telling me that there's like 12 episodes in season 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. What is that? What does season 1 end with? Do you know?
I can't even remember.
Okay.
It's been so long since I saw that one. Did you go to see him in Des Moines this summer?
I didn't. I wanted to. A couple of buddies of mine did. How was that? Something else. I think it was maybe like Jones County Fair or something else I was doing, but would have been sick for sure.
And then football related, what have you seen from Jaden Montgomery, and how confident are you in him to take advantage of his opportunity this week?
I'm very confident in him. He's a guy that he works super hard. He has been a great special teams player for us, and he's been in that number 2 spot, constantly taking reps in practice, and I think he's ready for the opportunity.
Might seem a couple of different quarterbacks against Wisconsin. What do each of them bring to the table?
Yeah, you got a guy that's a little bit more of a dual threat, and then a guy that's also, really good with his arm. So, I mean, they both can throw it, they both can run it, but that's kind of what we're seeing. But they're both good players, and I think we got to prepare as such.
Is it more challenging than preparing for like a Fernando Mendoza, or is it easier because it's like one of these guys might do one thing better, whereas a Mendoza might do all things as good as they can do both of those things?
I think each week is a challenge in its own way. I think it's definitely, showing us that we have to prepare and be ready for these guys, but I think each week is its own beast.
Outside of the quarterbacks, what do you see out of the Badgers offense?
They're big across the board. They got a good O-line, good backs that run hard. They got receivers that can catch the ball, so it'll be a challenge for sure.
Growing up in this state, does Wisconsin, does that school mean something extra in playing them?
I mean, they're always, a really good rival and adversary, I'd say. So I don't know if it means extra. It's a good Big Ten road game that, I'm super excited about.
Cohen said effort, intensity against Indiana was great. Details not so much. Did you see the same thing on film, and how do you continue the great effort while also refining the details?
Yeah, I agree. I think that, our effort and energy was there. Execution, not always, on some of those key downs. So I think that comes down to the film room and practice, just making sure that you got to be dialed in every day. We were talking about it today in special teams. A quote from, I think it was Buzz Williams, talking about being an everyday guy. So we got to come out here every day and focus on the details in practice that'll translate to the game.
When you know that there are details that are separating you in those kinds of games, how do you take a bye week like that and emphasize perfecting those details?
Yeah, we took some days last week, and we were still practicing, still hammering those details and fundamentals, our fundamental base, and then we got away from the facility for a couple days as well, and then came back on Sunday ready to go. So I think it was nice to get that refresher and be fresh this week.
Did you watch Wisconsin-Michigan live on Saturday, or did you try to completely negate yourself from college football last Saturday?
I didn't watch it because I was actually at my sister-in-law's soccer game. It was their senior night. She plays for Laura, but I watched it on Sunday right after, and yeah.
Last Tuesday, one's got the day off. Do you like to have a rest day, or is it like, man, I just want to get back out there?
I think it was necessary after the last game, just to kind of get your body back, but you're still taking those mental reps and watching the film afterwards and kind of, seeing where we can improve at.
When you guys get a rest day, are you still out there on the field, like, watching, or are you, like, completely out of practice, just, like, working in the weight room and stuff like that?
No, you're still on the field, yeah. We're still all padded up and everything and taking those mental reps. It's up to the coaches to kind of, load manage and see if they want us in or not, but, yeah.
Wisconsin, at least from the public perspective, has changed a little bit over the last 5-6 years. But they're not Swiss cheese on defense. So what are you seeing from them that maybe the average fan might see their record and kind of say, yeah, they're not the same old Wisconsin?
We don't look at the record, especially. They've lost to good teams. This is a good Wisconsin team that they're tough, they're well coached, and yeah.
Is Gronowski going to play? Do you know?
I have no idea. That's probably Coach Farron's question, honestly. I'm on the other field anyway. I'm on defense, but yeah.
If he doesn't play, does that shift the dynamic of what's going on?
I wouldn't say so. I think we have great depth at the quarterback position, and any of those guys can get the job done.
What about playing on scout against Hank Brown and Hekalinsky? What have you seen from them in terms of how they operate? Because I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of them since fall camp, really, because we're on the separate fields. But I know they're guys that are going hard and working hard every day, and what I have seen from them has been all positive. So